We are continuing with our Top 10 Facts series, and today we'll talk about the greatest military and political leader, Gaius Julius Caesar. Here are 10 most interesting facts about Caesar. Caesar's family was one of the most ancient aristocratic clans of Rome. His ancestor claims that they were among those who founded the city alongside Romulus, and they were direct descendants of the goddess of love and beauty, Venus, and Trojan prince Aeneas. Despite his patrician roots, Caesar was the leader of the anti-aristocratic Popularist party in the Senate, mostly due to the fact that this suited his political goals, but also because he was the nephew of Gaius Marius and son-in-law of Cinna. When dictator Sulla demanded Caesar to divorce Cinna's daughter, he refused and had to leave Rome. When Caesar was traveling to Rhodes to improve his oratory skills, he was captured by the Cilician pirates. They tried to get a ransom for him, which Caesar considered too low. He also promised that he will find and crucify them. Eventually, ransom was paid. Caesar recruited a small navy and made good on his promise. During the war on Lesbos, Romans needed the help of Bithynian navy and only got it after Caesar went an emissary to the court of King Nicomedes. His political enemies made an accusation that he succeeded by offering himself to the Bithynian king. Being gay was a taboo in the Roman society at that time, and this accusation was problematic to say the least. Rivals called him the Queen of Bithynia and wife of all husbands. Despite, or maybe because of fact number 4, Caesar was quite a womanizer. Women loved him, and often he used that to insult his political opponents by sleeping with their wives. Some sources allege that he had an affair with Pompey's wife, but that's not considered one of the reasons for their falling out. Some of his relationships with women were disturbing, to say the least. Legend claims that Caesar once saw in the dream that he raped his own mother. Diviners he talked to about this dream calmed him down and promised that this means he will be a great conqueror, as mother was considered to be the symbol of earth. Caesar is the author of many brilliant quotes, and some of them were one-liners even action movie stars would be envious of. After the victory over Pontus, he said, "Veni vidi vici," which means I came, I saw, I conquered. When starting the civil war, his line was, "Alea iacta est," the die is cast. Caesar was passing a small Gallic village and he said, "I would rather be the first here than second in Rome." And don't forget his reasoning for a divorce. Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. Caesar was suffering from epilepsy. Enemies called it the electoral disease, while supporters considered it to be a sign of greatness, as Alexander of Macedon was also a victim of this malady. Before becoming a general, Caesar was a Pontifex Maximus, the religious leader of Rome. We don't know if he even believed in gods, as some authors think that it's possible that he was an atheist. Sulla was worried that Caesar can become an even bigger problem than Marius and appointed him the high priest of Jupiter, as this position would prohibit young Caesar from doing anything military. He was an author of many reforms, but none of more long-living than that of the Roman calendar. Before him, Roman calendar had 355 days, and that created many problems. Caesar talked to Greek astronomers in Egypt and implemented a 365-day calendar. He also added a leap day. Caesar's calendar called Julian and was used until 16th century, until it was replaced by a similar Gregorian calendar. These were 10 fun facts we considered most interesting. Which one was the most surprising, and is there a fact that you should add to the list? Thank you for watching. We would continue with this series, so consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to watch our animated historical documentary series called Kings and Generals. This was Nurux and Phoenix channel, and we will catch you on the next one.